welcome to Bourbon School. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Marianne. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Woo!
Here we are. Except we're not spooky. We should do more of this.
We could do the Charleston.
Yeah.
I'm doing it under the table.
Me too. So am I.
Okay, so Marianne, do you love Halloween?
Yes.
I know it comes in no, it's not. I don't know if it's second to Christmas.
It's not even second to Christmas.
Second, okay.
No, I like Halloween because I consider it the kickoff.
Yes, of the holiday season.
But we didn't do the right intro.
Oh, sorry. I thought we could just keep going and Brian could cut it.
You can keep going.
Okay, that's what we'll do. Okay.
Okay, but I do love Halloween. I think it might be my favorite holiday. I love it so much. You should see my house right now. It looks like Halloween.
Oh, I would love to see it.
Threw up all over.
Threw up all over it. Yeah, as I like to say. So, I mean, fall is a great cocktail season. So we're bringing our audience today a fall cocktail that you don't have to just enjoy on Halloween. You can enjoy anytime.
All fall.
All fall.
Did you like that?
I think, and even into the winter if you want.
Lauren,
because bourbon is a year-round drink.
Hell yes, it is.
All right, so today we're going to do a fall-themed cocktail, which you can certainly enjoy on Halloween, but you can enjoy anytime in the fall. And this one involves pumpkin. Now, I know everybody is not a huge pumpkin fan, but this does add enough sweetness, and the bourbon's in there. There's a few different options here for ingredients. I think you can also... You can switch out the bourbon. We're going to use JW Dan. So this is 100. So that's good. I mean, I might use something a little bit higher.
I would use higher proof in a cocktail all the time.
Especially just because we're using some, I mean, the pumpkin itself is not sweet, it's flavor. But the maple syrup is pretty sweet, and so is the apple cider.
I agree. I would go higher proof too, but we do what Brian brings us.
Brian brought us this one, so we're using the Dan.
Well, if you're making a punch, right, you would put a lot of that in there, and that's
that
like
is
a $20
true.
bottle.
Okay.
Right, because that's a good point. You don't want to use your really good bourbon on something like this. If we were making individual cocktails, which I'm going to make the recipe smaller.
Right.
The original recipe that we found is for 6 to 8 people.
Ooh.
So it's for
That's
a party.
a party.
Yeah. So it calls for like 2 cups of bourbon. Then you are absolutely right, Brian. You want to use something that's not going to break the bank. So if you're making individual cocktails, I would use something a little higher. But for the crowd, this is very good.
For sure.
Okay, so we're going to start with, and again, we are making the recipe much smaller for us.
And we're just doing sips today.
And yes, just sips. So we're going to start with just a half a cup of bourbon.
Oh.
Now that sounds like a lot.
That sounds like not enough. Okay, I'm going to take this over here to make it more accessible.
I get to give you directions.
You can give me directions. Thank you.
Okay, then we're going to do...
Okay. Now, I am not a big pumpkin fan.
No.
However, I do like it in like a pumpkin bar.
I do love a pumpkin bar.
And I like a pumpkin flavored drink.
Me too. You like are you a pumpkin spice lady?
Yes, for sure. So I'd be happy to, Lauren, but may I have that spoon back?
That's a fourth
This is a fourth of a cup. Excuse us, sorry.
Again, I'm cutting it down drastically from the original recipe because we don't have a party here to drink.
Correct.
And then here's a whisk to just that's
thank
a little
you.
chunky.
You're right.
So then next we're going to do, give me that quarter cup.
You know what, Lauren?
Cider. Do you like apple cider?
No, I don't like apple cider either. But that's fine. I'm always willing to try new things.
But she let me pick this cocktail, so I don't know if she's going to like it. Brian's going to end up drinking it.
I found 3 cocktails, and then I said, Lauren, roll with it. You pick whatever you want. Okay, apple cider goes in here.
So quarter cup of apple cider.
Got it.
Ooh. And then I don't like a lot of maple syrup.
Okay.
So we're just going to do a couple. I'm not a huge maple syrup fan. To me, a little bit goes a long way.
Okay, I agree.
I'm going to do just like a few, like probably, I'm eyeballing it here. I'm going to do 1.5 teaspoons.
Okay.
I think that's plenty.
Sounds
I don't
good.
think you need more than that.
Okay, I've just been given a stage direction, and that was to use the bar spoon.
Okay, well, I know we should use that now, but
I did need to whisk.
The recipe said whisk it to break up the pumpkin.
For sure.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to tell you something, Lauren. I'm smelling this, and it smells good. I'm stirring.
It doesn't look great. I'm going to tell
No,
you that
but I'm going to tell you I'm going to add a little bit more bourbon.
Yeah, do a little bit. What was that, Brian?
Yeah. What was that?
He's sighing back there.
No, but it really did not have enough of a bourbon smell.
All right, so I'm just going to do a little bit of
A
cinnamon.
little bit of cinnamon.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait,
Good.
no. Okay.
Stirring really hard. And the cinnamon actually gave it a really nice smell.
Oh, I like this. It smells like a pumpkin pie.
Yes.
And I'm hoping that the flavors are good.
Madam,
because-
can I pour it for you?
Please.
Okay, I'd be happy to. Okay, and what was the name of this again?
This is called the Pumpkin Bourbon Punch.
The Pumpkin Bourbon Punch. You know, you're right.
Color.
It's pretty.
It is. It's
We're
very,
gonna-
ooh.
little cinnamon stick.
Oh.
Or you can stir it too with
Okay.
a cinnamon stick.
All right, so this reminds me, I was going to sing Lady Gaga. I want to take a ride on your cinnamon stick.
Oh, cinnamon stick, yeah. Those are the original lyrics.
Yeah, totally. All right, ready? Shall we try it?
Wait, cheers me.
I always will
Cheers.
cheers you.
I almost think I could, for once in my life, I'm going to say it could use a little bit more maple syrup.
Yeah. But you know
But
what?
I like it.
I
It's
do
not too
too.
sweet.
It is not that overwhelmingly yucky pumpkin flavor that I would normally get out of like pumpkin puree like that. It's really actually very, very good. I would do a little bit more.
Maybe a little more bourbon and maple syrup.
Yeah. But it really, really is delicious, and this is the epitome of fall.
If you're okay, again, I mean, this is just my
Wow,
opinion.
it's good.
But it has a little bit of a thicker texture to it because it has the pumpkin puree in it. So, I mean, I think that makes a good fall drink because it's like kind of like rich and
Yes.
I was
flavorful.
going to ask what you thought of that.
Yeah. But because I mean, if you're a texture, some people are texture people.
And
They
I am
can't
a
do the
texture
puree,
person.
You know. But it is puree, and if you stir it enough, I think it's fine.
It's not bothering me at all. Now, I will tell you, Kevin Astry made me a pumpkin, what was it? Oh, a smoked pumpkin Manhattan the other day when we had a
Oh, wow.
committee meeting. And I tasted it, and it was really good, but the pumpkin, he used puree, and it was too overwhelming for me. And so he wound up drinking it for me because I didn't like it. He was very gracious, and I apologized to him, but I didn't want to waste the whole drink. So, and I was concerned when you picked this one that I was going to not like.
pumpkin-y?
Yeah, but it's not that.
I feel like pumpkin is a polarizing flavor
Yes.
for people. Like some
Yeah.
people are just no, they don't like pumpkin pie. They don't like pumpkin flavored anything.
Yeah.
But I think this is pretty good, and I like that it's not hitting you over the head with any of the flavors. It's got a nice balance.
Okay, an odd, interesting flavor that I'm getting in here. You saw we made the drink. There's no pineapple in here at all.
I'm getting the same thing.
Why?
I don't know. It almost tastes a little bit tropical.
Yes.
I don't know.
It's bizarre. And it's delicious.
I thought the same thing.
Okay, I'm glad.
It's
I
really fruity.
thought maybe I was having a stroke.
No, you're not having a stroke. Okay, so Maria and I did pick a couple other cocktails
Yes.
that we wanted to share, just in case you don't like pumpkin.
Yeah.
So, okay, the first one is right here, the blood orange.
The blood
smash.
orange smash. So this has 2 ounces of bourbon, an ounce of blood orange juice, half an ounce of simple syrup, a splash of club soda, ice, and blood orange slices, and a rosemary sprig for garnish. That sounds
good.
delicious. I actually am going to see if Brian would make this for me over the weekend.
What do you think, Brian?
Would
got
you
all
do
the
that
stuff?
for me?
Really, you just need the
Okay.
blood oranges, and you guys have simple. Brian makes his own simple
He
syrup.
does.
And
He's fancy.
club soda. You got all that stuff.
That sounds really good.
Now,
I know.
Okay, our other cocktail is called the Haunted Boo Rye Old Fashioned. If you like old fashions,
I liked
This
it
is-
because it was like boo rye, you know. like-
This is they're cute recipes. This one has an ounce of bourbon and an ounce of rye,
okay.
some maple syrup, and I always struggle with this word. Angostura
That's it.
bitters.
Yep.
Orange bitters, orange peel, and a cherry garnish.
I would like that one too.
I think that this one probably is going to be too bitter for me.
Oh.
Too many bitters.
Okay. Do you like a regular old fashioned?
I don't love old fashions.
Okay, so that's
So
why.
yeah, that one for me. That one, when I saw this, I was like, I don't know if we can do the old
Yeah.
fashioned. I'm not a big old fashioned fan. I'll have one every once in a while. But this is a nice take for the fall season.
Yeah.
always
So, do you guys have a fun fall cocktail that you like to enjoy? Let us know in the comments
Yes, and if you liked our video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring the bell for notifications.
so you never miss another episode of Bourbon School. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Halloween.
Cheers.
Cheers.